and good afternoon. It's May 8th, and I'm Alana Guerrero.
And I'm Savannah Wixon. Welcome to the 12th edition of The Edge. Whether you have been paying attention to politics or not, many EdTech students will have the opportunity to vote for the first time in November. Volunteers from the League of Women Voters want to make sure that students will be able to register and be able to go out to the polls. On Monday, April 30th, they set up a table in the EdTech Center lobby to help students register to vote.
We are here today to register young people to vote. Young people can vote when they're 18, and so we're going around to all the high schools and the center to register young people who are almost 18 or are 18 or older.
It's a very simple procedure. You fill out an application, and then we turn the application in to the county clerk in your particular county. And you have to be 17 and a half or 18.
A lot of people don't think their vote matters because there were millions of votes between the Republican and the Democratic presidential candidates. But locally, a couple of years ago, we had a township supervisor that was elected by only 12 votes. So we think your vote does count.
It's real important that everybody vote. So many of our elections are decided by the few people who vote, and you really do want to have a say in your government and the policies that affect you.
I understand why the Electoral College was set up, and there are some pluses about it, but there are also, I believe, some negatives that we can have, and we've had it in at least 2 elections where we've had somebody who won the Electoral College, but they didn't win the popular vote.
It's important that you know the initiatives and that you vote for them, because those initiatives impact you personally. And the League of Women Voters has a website. It's 411.vote411. And as it gets closer to election time, we will have bios of all the people running for office, and we will have information on all the initiatives that you will be able to vote on. When you register to vote with us, you get some information and you get a kiss.
The Ag Science class is busy preparing for their annual plant sale. Our Harlan Yost has the story.
It's about that time of year again. The Agri-Science class is preparing their annual plant sale. They've been doing an extreme amount of work to prepare for the upcoming sale.
So we prepared by seeding, planting, tagging, advertising, watering, fertilizing, cleaning, and trimming back.
They've been preparing for this sale for quite a while now.
We start actually in the fall, and we start taking cuttings of some of our the main plants that we have in the glass house, and we'll take cuttings from those, get those growing, because we can use some of those also to sell at our plant sale.
During the sale, they're selling annuals including bedding plants, vegetables, foliage plants, hanging plants, and perennials. Now the plant sale isn't just for select people. It is for everyone in the community to come take part in.
So what happens is, like, during the day, all the floriculture and horticulturist kids will pretty much spend their days in here, like watering. We'll have the garage open, and then the people come through the back gate, and then they park, and then they can come and buy plants.
The plant sale isn't just a selling opportunity. It is an opportunity to not only raise a little fundraising money, but a chance for students to gain experience.
Then we have to clean up the greenhouse in January and prepare for February. We start getting our soils and our pots and things like that, and then we'll start seeding our seed geraniums. So we start part of our geraniums from seed, and then we buy cuttings of the other geraniums, which are called zonal geraniums. So then the kids, so they get to learn the seeding techniques and the cuttings, and also working with plugs.
The plant sale starts Thursday, May 3rd through June 2nd. Its hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., Thursday evening, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., and Saturday 9 a.m. through 3 p.m. Here's hoping that Ag Science has a successful plant sale this year. This is Harlan Yost reporting for The Edge.
Skills and VPA aren't the only competitions going on right now. HVAC is entering AEV race the third week in May. Our Tiana Martinez has the story.
HVAC is entering the AEV race, which stands for Alternative Energy Vehicle.
Alright, we are going to go to a competition with the car. It's an electrical car, and what we're going to do is test the speed, test the endurance, and basically beat it up.
They have to build the car from scratch originally, but each year they are allowed to re-enter the same car as long as the car is 30% new. HVAC students have been diligently working on the electric car for the upcoming event.
Right now we're trying to figure out where to put brakes because we only got one brake, one sprocket. So therefore it's just going to cause it to turn different directions and shake. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much just modifying it, trying to make it a little bit better. And putting some switches in it so it can go in reverse.
What we have been doing is rewiring the batteries and all the things that would help the motor run. And also we are redoing the wheel bearings and everything.
I'm Tiana Martinez reporting for The Edge.
Wait, it's May already, and this is the last edition of The Edge. It's hard to believe we are almost done. Eleanor, what are you doing?
I'm calculating the numbers of days I have left.
Don't you have that memorized?
I thought I did, but I was kind of hoping I messed up somewhere. But I'm sure justice is with me.
Thanks, Alana and Savannah. Just like you, I'm ready to close this chapter called high school. Here at EdTech, some students move right on to their career. Others will seek additional schooling. And some students have different plans altogether. Our Alan Thorpe has the details.
With the days slowly coming to an end of the school year, everyone at EdTech are either cleaning up their classrooms or getting ready for the future.
Taking from EdTech, work ethic in the kitchen. Favorite memory? Watching Zach Willig get yelled at. My plans are to go to the Culinary Institute of Michigan and then get a bachelor's degree and then hopefully make my own restaurant.
Some students are just happy that school will be over and they can finally relax, but some have bigger plans.
My instructor, Mr. Howell, has really taught us a lot. Before I got into EdTech, I really didn't know much about cars, but learned a lot from servicing drum brakes to doing wheel bearings, probably draining the oil barrel over there, and getting oil over myself because it shot out. It's really fun. My plan after EdTech is to enlist in the Navy and serving there for a couple years.
I'm gonna stick with the semi-truck work on the big diesel rigs, and then I'll probably end up opening up my own store somewhere. Just work on medium-duty vehicles. My favorite memory at EdTech, we got these mopeds in. Those little pedal mopeds you had to kick over while riding it. Those were fun. We got to fix those up. That was a good memory. After EdTech, I'm gonna go to Baker, get my degree in diesel mechanics, and then just see what's out there.
And seniors, like you didn't know already, but here are your scheduled last day of EdTech. Dryden is done on May 15th. North Branch, that's me, is done on the 18th. Alma and Lapeer leave May 22nd, and Emily City seniors are the last to leave on May 25th. Most seniors have been at EdTech for 2 years with the same teacher, so needless to say, we have made an impact on the staff here at EdTech. Here's what some of them had to say about the class of 2018.
So my thoughts are, although I'm glad to see the year come to a close, I've seen a lot of growth in my students, and I feel like we have been successful with our virtual businesses. And so overall, I think it was a success.
I think the 2017-2018 school year has been pretty good. It has its ups and downs, but I'm kind of reflecting right now on my seniors as they're getting ready to go off into the real world without my guidance. And I'm gonna miss them a little. I'm gonna miss yelling at them to get back to work. I'm gonna miss telling them to stop talking to each other and talk about work. I'm gonna miss yelling at them for not using lights. You know, and it's, you know, it's hard when they leave.
Oh, Holiday, we love you too. Back to you, Elena and Savannah.
Thanks, Justice. As we've been saying, seniors, we are almost done. Yes, we. Because the students in the PM Digital Media Arts class are graduating. Hopefully.
This means this is officially the last edge. Coming up next, we take a look at the lighter side of the edge.
You're being clumsy and making messes like these people? Like, seriously, how is this an accident? And are you also tired of cleaning up said messes? Hi, I'm the most cliche-looking salesman ever, and I'm here to introduce you to the rag. The rag is made out of a special material called cotton that absorbs water and other liquids in an instant. Wow, amazing! The rag can clean up everything, including water, soda pop, water, food crumbs, and water. Did I also mention it can clean up water?
If you don't like what you see, here are some of our most positive reviews.
This is the worst thing I've ever bought.
There's no point in this whatsoever.
I got a normal set of washcloths that actually work for a lower price.
Order now and you'll also get a second rag for the exact same price with no free shipping and handling.
To order now, call 1-800-SCAM. That's 1-800-SCAM. Order now, please.
So the Edge is a pretty important part of our year, mainly because it's the only thing we do.
We went around the EdTech building to ask students about how they thought of the DMA's Edge. These are some of the good, the bad, and the ugliest reviews we've gotten.
What's the Edge? It's like the news report or what EdTech's doing? No.
No, I do not. Yes.
No bueno.
No.
Forcefully every single time it comes out.
Normally as soon as it comes out.
Never. Pretty cool.
I feel pretty great about it.
I think it's alright. I think it's a good idea, but not really people know about it.
The Edge is wrapping up, and we're getting to VZ out and fade all for the last time.
Artiano Martinez gives us a sneak peek into the chaotic mess that is when you go off the edge.
Would you like me to?
Really, Tiana, what are you?
Nathan! Over here. Stop faking it, Noah.
I'm really gonna miss my second favorite student, Noah Haupt. He just, you know, he'll just always have a place in my heart. I will also miss my second favorite student, Alan Thorpe. You know, he was always here first thing, you know, ready to go with a witty comment. And then let's not forget my other second favorite student, Tiana Martinez, who, you know, just really, you know, she's got a smile, kind of a contagious energy. And then my second favorite student, Harlan Yost. He's kind of that quiet, silent type. He likes to kind of fly under the radar, so I really miss him. And my second favorite student, Savannah Wixon. She's part of my powerhouse BPA team. She's a talker, so you know if you start a conversation with Savannah, she's gonna talk to you. But you know she gets her work done and she does an excellent job. So I will really miss her, and I'll also miss my second favorite student, Elena Guerrero. She now Elena can be a little salty, but she's got a really soft side to her, and you know, she works really hard. And so I'll miss having kind of that, like, you know, that perfect combination of sweet and salty all in one person. And then I really miss my other second favorite student, Nathan. You know, he was always very kind and helpful and very sensitive. And, you know, it's nice to have a sensitive soul. And then I'll miss my second favorite student, Savannah Ayers, who, you know, she's just a really hard worker. When she was here, she, you know, never really waited for me to tell her to do something. She always kind of went out and got it done. And then finally, my second favorite student, Justice Puff. You know, I will miss her, her energy. I'll miss her bossiness. She's a little bossy sometimes, but her heart was always in the right place. She was like, her bossiness was because she wanted to make sure things got done. And so that's, you know, I'll miss that kind of, you know, drive. And then I think I've gotten all my second favorite students. So, yeah.
That's all we have for this year's edition of The Edge. Thank you for tuning in for all of our editions and putting up with us and your teachers for forcing you to watch The Edge. Make sure to tune in for the next year's edition of The Edge with a new group of, I'm assuming, very talented students.
And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter under The Edge LC.
The Edg.
The Egg.